I've activated another one. Give me the next phone.
Of course. Here it is. Here are a few gold coins.
What do you want here?
What can you
These are the best. Where do you want to...
Thanks. Can you repair?
That depends. You would have to show me. Also, I need to get out of here. Before that,
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take you?
Well, I'm stuck here for now. Or do you see a fort? If I were in my smithy, I could do it all in one day, but of course, first I'll need to get out of here.
Are you with...
You're pulling... I was just... Have you ever seen a... No. Then why do you...
How come you're in the slammer?
Those swine have thrown me in the hole. I'm supposed to have murdered a paladin. But I didn't do it. They're only trying to frame me.
Why would they do that?
How would I know? You've got to get me out of here. Talk to Lord Hagen. Tear down the wall. Who cares? Just do something.
What happened?
I went downtown with Hodges to buy some supplies for our boys. Suddenly, we heard a loud scream and the sound of running feet.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened and that they would grab us at once if they saw us there. We ran like hell. Then, just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me at once and they threw me straight into this hole.
Who was murdered?
I have no idea. One of the paladins. I don't know them.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You had better ask Lord Hagen. He knows all the details.
Do they have any evidence against you?
They say they have a witness who recognized me.
Well, do you know who the witness is?
No, all I know is that he's lying.
Who's leading the investigation?
Lord Hagen himself. Since the victim was one of the paladins, this falls under martial law.
What does that mean?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out of here, they're going to let me swing without further ado. You've got to help me or there'll be a war. Lee's not going to take this lying down. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus, by the explicit order of the honorable Lord.
What about Bennett?
You mean the mercenary? He is sitting in...
Can I talk to him?
Certainly. Just go in. But if you try to help him escape...
tell this to anyone. He can't keep anything to himself. Go away. Don't tell me that. You don't say. But that's terrible.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it.
I agree with you completely.
I've heard a thing or two.
I couldn't care less.
It's a bad business.
Been there, done
I have the eye. It's broken.
What? By Enos! What have you done? We need the eye. Speak to Pyrocar. There must be a way to put it back together.
I need to talk to you about Bennett.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
I believe that Bennett is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. You raise some serious accusations. If you cannot present me with evidence that the witness lied, then you had best hold your tongue.
How come you're so sure that Bennett is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennett, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason. I'd have done it differently.
You don't have to tell me that.
What are you doing here?
What are you accosting me for? Who are you anyway? Say, don't I know you from somewhere?
Not that I remember.
That's funny. I could have sworn I'd met you before. Never mind. You're all obviously gutter scum anyway. You all look alike somehow.
Maybe so.
Don't get snotty. Who do you think you're talking to anyway? The least you can do is address me in a more appropriate tone. And now get out of my sight.
Someone's got to pay for that.
Same old thing all over again.
That's been going a long time.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
justice will prevail in the end.
You saw the murder of Lothar, didn't you?
I need not answer any questions about a current investigation. Lord Hagen already has everything I know on record.
What was it you saw?
Really, I haven't got any time now. You need to go now. The office is closing.
Enough of that. What did you see?
I saw how the mercenary struck down the paladin from behind. And then he took his sword and rammed it through his chest.
Are you completely sure?
Yes, of course. I saw it with my own eyes. But I really haven't got any time now. There's a huge pile of paperwork I need to do.
I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
You hold your life dear, don't you?
If you attack me, they'll hang you. I have powerful friends. So don't you dare lay a finger on me. Now, get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
I don't believe...
So what?
What is it you want?
You don't even have enough gold to pay me.
How much?
2,000 gold pieces. Well, that could make me rethink the matter.
I don't believe you.
So what?
Perjury will land you in the slammer for a...
You're trying to threaten me? A little guardsman is threatening me, the secretary to the... If you don't get lost right now, I'll see to it... Just... Oh! Oh, man. My head.
Hey!
Leave me alone.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury. Your deeds would give honor to one of our own.
I want to take up service with the Order.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Enos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our order.
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Many men have taken this path and given their lives in the name of Enos. Do you swear that your deeds will honor their deaths and proclaim the fame of Enos?
I swear.
Then, from now on, you are a member of our fellowship. I hereby appoint you a warrior of Enos. I give to you the weapons and armor of a knight. Bear them with pride, knight. Henceforth, by virtue of your rank, you shall have access to the monastery. Albrecht will teach you our magic. Just go and talk to him. And of course, our quarters in the upper end of the city are now open to you.
How's the situation?
I must find a way to rescue this expedition. We must do something against the dragons.
What does it mean to be a paladin?
A paladin is a warrior of Innos. He lives in order to serve him and fights in order to do him honor. In return, the gift of magic is bestowed upon us. The magic of runes, which we are granted as recognition for our deeds.
Can you teach me something?
If you prove yourself worthy, I shall bestow the magic runes of the paladins upon you. Beyond that, I can teach you to increase your magic power.
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
As a sign of your rank, I bestow upon you the Rune of Light. It is a symbol of truth and justice. Light the way for all those who walk the path of Innos. You must earn all other runes. Come again when you think you have proven yourself worthy.
I want to increase my magic power. Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
Which way have you chosen? The way of healing or the way of battle?
Am I worthy of receiving a rune?
Which way have you chosen? The way of healing or the way of battle?
I choose the path of combat.
You are not yet worthy of receiving the next spell for this path.
I choose the path of healing.
You are not yet worthy of receiving the next spell for this path.
Is it really true?
Just listen to him talk.
That's no secret.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Justice will prevail.
I'm staying out of it.
I know that
Wouldn't be so sure. It's not what I heard.
I knew that would be a problem.
Looks like your career really took off. Paladin of the King. Wherever you go from here, don't forget your old master.
I've got a few skins for you.
Wolfskin, that's good. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I already thought as much.
human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
So now you are a paladin. Congratulations. I thought from the beginning that you wouldn't stay with the militia long.
I think that
Are you sure?
Yes.
What proof do you have?
I've read his diary.
If that is really so, show him the diary.
You dare show your face here. I cannot prove it, but I bet that you played a part in this dirt. It's your fault that I'm here. Yours and that of this damned Canthar.
Hey! Everything...
I'm very glad that the business with the murder has been...
Why?
At worst, they would simply have attacked us. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened then. At worst, they would have just attacked us.
That's not what I heard. He simply talks too much.
I got the rum from Skip, but he gave me no more than 2 bottles.
Damn expensive, that. Who does he think he is? Well, give it here then. I can't give you much for it now. This here's...
Go away, don't tell me that.
Hey, you!
Everybody knows by now.
Show me...
That's what I've always said. Someone's gotta do the work. I don't believe that. But that's terrible. Who says things like that? Go away. Don't tell me that. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Who says things like that? That's not what my husband thinks. Don't tell this to anyone. Don't tell this to anyone. Now that's typical, isn't it? Now that's typical, isn't it? That's an open secret. But that's terrible. That's an open secret.
That's been going on a long time.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
And now, watch out! Don't Finish stop him now! Watch out! That hurt. Watch out! That hurt. Parry that! That hurt. Watch out! That hurt. Shit, that hurt. Parry then! Watch out! That hurt. Watch out! Parry then! Watch out! That hurt. Parry then! Watch out! Parry then! Parry then! That hurt. Parry then! Parry then! Shit, that hurt. Watch out! Parry then!
A fight?
Watch out! That hurt. Watch out! That hurt. Watch out!
That hit the spot.
Watch out! That hurt. Parry then! That hurt. Parry then! That hurt. Watch out! Watch out! That hurt.
Not bad.
Don't try that again. All right.
You win. What do you want?
And? How are things?
Not many people come this way, but up to now, every one of them is paid. Except you.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Have you joined the city beggars? It looks like it. I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler.
I used to say that myself.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Black Troll, no problem.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid question. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard. You don't have to tell me that.
You didn't get that from man. And here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
That's all just gossip. Anything new? I've got about it differently. Things I could tell you.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new set. You can come to me and get... I can't believe that.
I'm not telling you anything new. I couldn't care less.
He ran like Beliar himself was after a change.
The things I
get so worked up.
Hey! Is the amulet ready?
Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new. Don't say you didn't know that.
Let's wait and see
What about what do you need?
That's all just gossip.
You have to step in and sort things out.
Nobody will ever tell you just gossip.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Let's wait and see what happens. All that matters is strength. Don't tell me that.
As much.
It's not what I listen to the wrong people.
Don't say you didn't know that.
All that matters is strength. You completely. So don't tell me that.
I don't believe this is him.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
I was just like you said. You didn't get that from me.
I agree with you completely.
Of course we got in the end.
Listen, I agree with you completely.
I'm not touching
If it
Hey!
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
Hey!
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
I've come from...
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about What about the Paladin?
They've been thoroughly...
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mine. The fewer Paladins stay here.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
That's no
He ran like Beliar himself.
Everybody knows by now.
I've got another...
Great! Here.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Hey, you got no...
Who are you?
That's none of your...
The boss.
Hey, the storeroom was under my super...
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
Hey, you now I'll show...
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to...
Give me something to... I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you...
All right.
You struck a good bargain. I'm always at your service.
I need it. Where can I find work?
You're not likely to find work down here at the harbor. You need to go to the craftsman in the lower part of town for that. But if you wield a decent blade, you could go challenge Ulrich. He fights for gold behind the warehouse.
Who can teach me something here?
There are a few competent people here in the harbor district. Carl the blacksmith is a sturdy fellow. I'll bet he can show you how to get stronger. Ulrich knows a lot about fighting, and Laris is a cunning rogue. He's down here at the harbor sometimes as well. And if you're crazy enough to go see old Ignaz, he knows all about Almich potions.
Where can I find all these people?
Oh, boy, the king will have won his war against the orcs before I've done explaining that to you. Just look around the harbor district and you're bound to find them. And if you don't know your way about, go to Braham and buy yourself a map. He's easy to find. His hut is right next to my tavern. I should have charged double for that one.
Is there any special work to be had around here where I could make some quick money?
Something special, you say? Go talk to Nagur then. Maybe he can help you.
Who counts among the influential citizens in this town?
You won't find anyone down here at the harbor. The only powerful man here is Lamar. The moneylender is not very popular, but he has gold, and other influential citizens owe him money. The merchants and craftsmen also have a lot of influence. Too much, if you ask me.
Cardiff says you may have a job for me.
There are no jobs for the king's soldiers down here at the harbor. And don't think I don't recognize you, just because you're wearing different clothes. You're about to stick your nose into things that are none of your business. Get lost.
Who are your employers?
You don't really think I'd tell you that, do you?
I need it. What do you know?
Whoever owns such a package is a...
Don't try to fool me. You know something.
All right, all right. This fellow came to my tavern the other day. He said that he sold a package of swamp weed at the harbor.
Who says things like that? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, everybody knows by now. That's an
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again? I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
What are you doing here?
This is my home. But if you mean, what do I do all day? I arrange fights.
You arrange fights?
Every day, from noon until evening. And right here, behind the warehouse in the harbor district. Home sweet home.
What are the rules for the fight?
Quite simple. All regular weapons are allowed, no bows or crossbows, and no magic. We fight until one of us drops. And as soon as one of us is flat on his back, it's over. Got it? Whoever leaves the ring is out. So if you quit, I win. The stake is 50 gold coins. If you win, you get 100 back. If not, well, then your money is down the drain. Got it?
Yep.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following
Can you
decree
train?
is
As long as you
hereby
have the
enacted.
necessary.
The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord
I only fight from... The fighting is only worth it if there are enough spectators who play. It's still too early.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, he had better shut up. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I used to say that myself.
Where did you pick that up then?
That's what I've always said.
Really? How interesting.
He'd better shut up.
About the package. Have you found it? Yes, here it is. Good work. We shall guard. Here is your pay. Have you gotten? You have taken the package of swampweed out of circulation, but I would like to know who is distributing this. It must be someone in the harbor. If someone regularly came from outside the city, he would have been. What exactly? Find the dealer and get him to sell you some weed. That will not be easy, but we cannot arrest. Talk to Mortis. He knows the harbor district. Perhaps he can. Have you got it? Lobart, the turnip farmer, has problems in his fields. If we help him, it will solidify his relationship with the city. So go to him and...
The Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord Hagen.
Hey! Where can I find the...
We had our camp outside near the tavern halfway to Onar's farm, but I don't know whether there is anyone left. There used to be two of us. My friend Trokar is...
What are you...
I'm a novice from the monastery. I run errands for... I have provided the 3 innkeepers in the city with wine.
Who are they?
One of them is the good man here behind the bar. Then there is Karagon, who has his tavern on the Temple Square, and Cardiff, the owner of the tavern in the Harbor District.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The Smith Bennett has been declared...
Don't tell this to anyone. And he works all day, too. Someone's got to do the work.
He simply talks to you.
he is. We shall get you.
Come here, you filthy beast.
Come.
Is there any other news?
Someone keeps stealing my sheep lately.
How many sheep are...
It must be at least 3 that have just...
Who could have done...
I've got a hunch. Some really nasty fellows have settled into the... I find it hard to believe that they're living on berries. I'm almost certain that's where... Very good. Here's a few gold coins.
I found the sheep rustlers. You were right. Those fellows in the forest cave did it. They'll never steal sheep from you again.
Thank you, noble servant of Innos. Take this as a small token of thanks for the selfless favor you did for me.
Did anything else happen?
No. I hope the sheep stay where they are right now.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the...
That's not what I heard.
Can you tell...
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Think the sea is treacherous and bound to... Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off a...
Are you...
Me? No.
Go away, don't tell me, Dad. That's what I've always said.
Show me your...
He'd better shut up.
That's not what I heard.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. Go away, don't tell me that. Now that's typical, isn't it?
That's not what I heard.
That's not what I heard.
He simply talks too much.
I think this piece of paper belongs to you.
What? Let me see. Okay, let's stay calm about this. Listen, I have resold the goods I got from the bandits. But there's no reason to take this straight to the militia, right? I'm sure we can come to an understanding, can't we?
Someone's got to do the work.
Make me an offer then.
All right, I'll tell you something. I can sell you if you hand me this ridiculous piece of paper and forget about the matter. You and I...
That's an open secret.
Oh,
well, I could offer you quite special fish. You see, not just plain...
You mean like the one that contained your hidden message?
You've got it. I have several...
And he works all day, too.
All right, it's a deal. I think we can keep this little matter between ourselves.
Thank you. Just drop in next time you happen to be in the vicinity. I'm bound to have some interesting things for you.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Show...
But that's terrible. Who says things like that?
These are bad times.
Everybody knows business. I can't take care of it. Someone's got to do the work.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Everybody knows by now.
Really? How interesting.
That's an open secret.
never change.
Everybody knows by now. These are bad times. Now that's terrible, isn't it?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
He should have thought of that himself. Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's not right.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
You don't have to ask me.
Is it really true?
That would only cause more trouble.
I never knew that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Guess I know better off myself. Anything you must know that. Is it really true? Give me. I need.
That's enough.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Where can I?
Certainly not here.
All right. Where?
I talked to Mel.
What?
If he has his Halvor,
Who's in?
only it might be pretty difficult. As far as I know,
That'll only cause more trouble.
Do you really believe that?
Do you really think?
I'm not telling you anything new.
These are bad times.
No idea.
I don't believe that. That's not what I heard.
There's nothing you can do about it. Hey!
I could have told you that before.
It's not what I heard.
Any new?
You're responsible for the best news yourself. They've let Bennett go to him. I think he'd like...
It's better to watch out.
It's a bad business.
Hey, you!
ahoy, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the... Never mind, my lad. All you need...
What are you doing?
Back when I was a young man, I went... No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there...
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it. They're criminals from the Valley of Mar... There was this big bang on the other side of the mountains, and they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere, even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they... let them. Then at least...
Do you come to...
I always say, a harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city...
Nothing's ever going to change that.